shiny Pokemon. These are Pokemon that have a different coloring, for better or worse, and they have a very rare spawn rate. They showed up in Generation 2 with Gold and Silver, and are in each of the games that have come out since, even showing up in many of the spin-offs that the Pokemon franchise has to offer. And yet, it seems as if something about shiny hunting is different. Hello guys, Stealth here, and I'm gonna bring you on this magical journey about shiny hunting. When shiny hunting was introduced in Generation 2, many people's first introduction to it was the red Gyarados. Many people were excited by this arrival since Gyarados was always a fan favorite. What they didn't expect was that Gyarados wasn't the only Pokemon to get a recolor. Every Pokemon that was in the game had one, they just wouldn't be given to you that easily. It took a lot of time and luck, and it wasn't until Generation 5 that we got the Shiny Charm, an item that doubles the odds of finding one of these ever so sought after recolors. The Shiny Charm was a great addition since it made shiny hunting easier, and it saves a lot of time. And then everything changed when Generation 6 attacked. Starting with X and Y, the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon were lowered by more than half. You were more likely to find a shiny in those games without the Shiny Charm than you were in Generation 5 with it. This by itself wouldn't be an issue until you realize that the Shiny Charm is also in Pokemon X and Y, which lowers the odds of finding a shiny even more. There are also methods to make shiny hunting even easier. I'm not going to go into detail about them so I don't stretch out this video even longer, but some ways to lower the odds of a shiny appearing are the Masuda method, the Poke Radar in Generations 4 and 6, hunting in the Friend Safari in Generation 6, chain fishing in Generation 6, and SOS battles in Generation 7. There are so many different methods that increase the odds of shiny hunting, some of which lowers the odds even more than they were with the Shiny Charm. And then there's Ultra Space. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Ultra Space allowed you to catch any legendary and allowed you to shiny hunt for them, but did you know that they also make the odds of finding a shiny ridiculous? When you step into a portal in Ultra Space, if the Pokemon isn't legendary, it's going to be decided if the Pokemon is going to be shiny or not. Meaning, if you save in front of it and it's shiny, even if you run or kill it, as long as you reset your game, you have another shot at it right away. It also has such low odds that you can find an average of 1 to 2 shinies per day, maybe 3 or 4 if you're lucky, when in other cases, it would take you at least 2 weeks to find one with soft resetting. It's quite obvious to see why this is such a big problem, because most people don't want a shiny if it's extremely easy to catch. To be fair, there are a small handful of Pokemon you can find in Ultra Space that aren't legendaries, but they're so easy to get as a shiny that it effectively devalues those shinies specifically. Also, just shiny Pokemon as a whole have been affected by this, since if you can easily get a shiny using this method, are they really even special at that point? I don't know, just something to think on, I guess. But I do love shiny hunting. It's just, with how easy Nintendo's been making it recently, it's kind of not impressive when you show your friends you're a box full of shiny Pokemon anymore. Like, maybe a few years ago, well, not a few years ago, but maybe years ago, before Generation 6 it was, but now with all the different methods and the Shiny Charm, it's just not very interesting anymore. Not that shiny hunting was ever that interesting, beyond just the thrill of finally seeing a shiny, but that's just me. Well, that should about do it for today's video. This has been Stealth Ninja, and I'm fading out.